1, 2.
Action!
Tell these rappers I'm outside, get them start acting up. I'm turning hoes to housewives, I'm cleaning the ratchet up. Do it off from boom bap, the melody rap. If they gon' put you in the box, then you might as well pack it up. Bars having bars, no cap, I'm Attica, you a precinct. How y'all competing when y'all just decent? Your rhyme efficiency's like logic's ethnicity. Don't tell me how much that you black, cause I don't see it. That's it.
Fuck everybody on the front! When we see you in the finals, bring that same energy, nigga!
Yeah. Live and direct on your YouTube screen. Once again, it is another episode of Knicks N Ish. Y'all already know the vibe. I am the Parlay Lord, aka Frash Taz, here in the building with the Knicks N Ish gang, the first lady of Knicks N Ish, Mrs. Knicks. And as always, our beloved host, the one and only Tea Time in the building. Shout out to you guys on the pull up as always. And let's do some shout outs real quick before I get into everything here. Oh, nobody ain't here yet. Okay, nobody here yet. Cool. So when people come in, y'all come in, press like for your favorite panel. Sharing as always, Karen. If you're new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And always make sure you got your notification bell set to all so y'all know when we go live.
Yeah.
Guys, we had another episode of Cardiac Knicks tonight, guys. But the important thing is we came out of the game with a 99-95 win against the Brooklyn Nets. 9 of them things in a row against the Brooklyn Nets. Panel, talk to me, please.
I just want to say, you was about to say you're the fucking building and you caught yourself.
You're right.
He said,
and then I forgot. I forgot where we at. So yeah, forgive me on that. I forgot where we at. So forgive me on that.
And just in case Kevin's dad watching, just in case.
Word. Pops, I hope you're not here yet.
in case Kev Pops is watching, my bad, because I'm going to curse. Shout out to my guy Michael Brown in the building.
Word. Big up Michael Brown.
Yeah, Fraz just said it. 9 of them things in a row. We won, but I'm not happy how we played. I'm happy we won, but not happy about how we played. Well, I'm happy how we played 3 quarters of basketball. Yeah, I mean, the fourth quarter was atrocious. We stopped doing everything that worked for us. We started playing into the hands of the Brooklyn Nets, real stagnant offense. JB was trying to take over from early in the fourth, and it wasn't really working for him. And sometimes this is the problem that I have with JB. There's not many problems that I have with the guy, obviously, right? Shout out to Cat. But sometimes it's like, yo, you gotta read the room, dog. Like, you ain't really having a great game shooting. You gotta tell your guys, yo, keep moving, keep setting screens. You feel me? But I felt like times not only him, Cat, and whoever got the ball felt like it was their duty to try to bring to close the game out, and that wasn't the case. Like Fraz was saying before we got on live, it was like we was all the way down to 6 minutes left in the quarter, and we only had 3 fucking points. What kind of shit is that? In the fourth quarter against this bum ass team. Now listen, a win is a win is a win is a win. I'm happy we got the dub. 9 of them things. Big facts. Fuck Brooklyn all day, every day in America. I mean, no, I'll take that back. I'm from Brooklyn. Fuck the Nets.
There you go. I'm about to say, there you go.
Fuck the Nets, right? So, yeah, all day in America. So I'm happy we got the W. I just think that we weren't doing what got us the lead early in the game. And I feel like Tibbs should have kept on playing the bench. The bench was playing good. even though Shamit, he has a 0 across the board, but it's a +10. You know what that means? He was playing defense out there.
Defense. Yep.
You know what I mean? I hate it was only 6 minutes. I hate how short Shamit's leash is. It's ridiculous. You know what I mean? How you expect the guy to get in the rhythm if he can't play? But in the first half, I'm being wild long winded. I'm gonna let it play.
Marley Marl. Shout out to my guy Marley
Marlon was
Marl in
good,
the
my brother.
building, man.
Yeah,
It's popping.
but I love the way the bench played in the first half. We left the first half with 14 points, and we ended the game with what's that? 20. We ended the game with 20 points. I think that
Yeah. Yeah.
obviously, we kept pace on what we was doing for the early in the game with the bench, but they should have saw more minutes. But other than that, win is a win is a win is a win. I take the W. 9 of them things in a row. Big Fan Breeze about to owe me $5 whole. Yeah, I mean, because Big Fan, he don't like the
That's
bet.
all he gonna bet. Yeah, that's all
Yeah,
he
he
gonna
ain't
bet.
betting no more
Right.
than $5. But he
But you
about
got
to.
Brett coming on from dude at work.
Oh yeah, facts. I
Big
gotta
facts.
text
Big
him.
facts.
Soon as we get off the live, I'm texting him. Send my cheese.
Word.
But yeah, win is a win is a win. I'll take it. I'm gonna land the plane there. Shout out to Stephen Kennedy in the building.
Before sis gives us her viewpoint real quick, Nets fans, you have no wins on bets against me in tea time. Stop it. You have 0 wins over here. 0 wins. And this is documented. That's facts. Go ahead, sis. I'm sorry.
I mean, we just be in sync because tea time took it right out of my mouth. Because the first thing I was gonna say was, we won, but I ain't happy about this shit.
But do me a favor though, sis. Let me have that number though. I need to hear that number.
29 assists.
Thank you. That's what I like to hear.
29.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna tell y'all why assists is so important to me and why I mention that number every game. Kev put in our group chat yesterday that we're 16-1 when we hit over 30 assists a game. So
Mm-hmm.
this is why I always mention assists. We share the ball, we win games. Point blank, period. It's a fact. Numbers don't lie. 29, I'll take 29. Another great number that I love was 50 points in the paint. That's huge. We beat them in the paint 50-36, especially with them having bigs that were playing well in the paint. They were rebounding well. So for us to go into the paint and not be scared, I'm loving that. And all I want to say is, Nick Claxton, where's all that shit you was talking when y'all was beating us? Because y'all ain't beat us since then. Come out of hiding, my dude. Come out of hiding.
9 straight games. 9 straight games.
Guys, before you go, let me holler at my people. Shout out to
Definitely.
they won in the building.
What up, cuh?
Darlene, as always. I don't think
Dale.
ever missed an episode.
Nope. I'm gonna be the first to tell you. Nope.
Fire.
She don't miss. Even if she's late, she's still here. Darlene, you are appreciated very much, Darlene.
MVP.
Very much. MVP.
I think she missed
MVP.
one episode.
MVP.
I think she missed one episode, and the next morning she commented.
She watched it. That's true. She did. She did. That's correct. That is absolutely correct. I remember that. What up, cuz? You already know the vibe, man.
Get Jackson in the building. You already
definitely.
Know that's my fault. No, let me
no
add
problem.
Before you go.
Go ahead.
I'm not going to do it. I'm going to wait till you finish because if you don't say it, I'm going to say it. But go ahead.
All right. And Marlon, you are right. She said exactly what you said to me before I jumped in the live. Me and Marlon was having a talk about that a few minutes before the live, and Marlon said the exact same thing he said in the comments. He said, "She's not going to be happy." He was right. But my take on tonight's game, the one thing I need the Knicks to start understanding is when teams are playing us a certain way, at least try to make some kind of adjustment. I counted a number of plays this game where the Nets were trying to get Cam Johnson switched with Jalen Brunson defending him. I didn't see any rebuttal from Tibbs on those type of plays. Okay. Tibbs, you got to start formulating when guys are going after your point guard. Brunson is one of the key scoring cogs in this offense. If teams are trying to take him away, take away his distributing, take away his scoring, and take away his playmaking, you have to make an adjustment to say, you know what? Let me try to make up for it some other way to try and at least get him involved. And if you can't get him involved, run the offense through somebody else. Because after a while, if you watch this game, you saw the offense in the fourth quarter exclusively started to go through Cat for most of the rest of the game. And I'm looking and I'm like, okay, Tibbs must finally figured out that they've been doubling Brunson, half court, full court press, everything else they've thrown at Brunson all game. You finally start to decide, okay, let me go to Cat. Let me start establishing Cat on the offensive end. But you should have went to it earlier. Even though we won the game, you should have went to it earlier. The 3-point shooting was horrible this game. 8 for 28, not gonna cut it. You know, we can't. It's like Kev say, we can't be playing down to these type of teams. You know what I mean? Because we keep them in the games. You know, we keep them in the game by playing how we play as the cardiac Knicks. But what I will say is this: Cat did have one hell of a game tonight. 25 and 16, 6 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks, 11 of 19 shooting. Very efficient night. I like the fact that he only took 3 3-point shots. You know, he wasn't trying to do too much. OG had 20 tonight on 8 of 18. And OG had a couple of key buckets toward the end of the game, including the dunk to put us up by 5 with 1 minute to go. That was a big bucket to, you know, keep them at bay. Josh Hart, need I say more? Another near triple double, 7 points, 9 assists, 12 rebounds. Of course, we can't describe enough what he brings to this team. We can't say it enough what he does for this team. And I'm going to give the game ball tonight to somebody who y'all didn't think I would give it to. I'm going to give the game ball to Precious Achiuwa. And I'm going to tell you why I'm going to give the game ball to Precious Achiuwa. Because he played 18 minutes tonight. He came in, gave us 11 points, 4 rebounds, an assist, and a steal on 5 of 7. Super efficient from the bench, which was something we emphasize heavy here at Knicks N Ish. More production from the bench is needed. And I land the plane.
Yeah. Before
I will say this, because we talked about it before, and me and T-Time didn't agree on it. But Precious, I'm not Precious, OG.
OG. Yeah, I remember seeing this. Go ahead.
I know what you mean when you say he's efficient at the rim, but not when he's trying to create for himself and go to the rim. He always misses. He has to make those because they be easy, but I guess because he's in the movement of it, he can't get it to go in. And bro, he's driving me insane with it.
OG could have had 30 tonight if he would have just made them.
I get it. He need to get back to where he was the had the most dunks in the league. That's the OG that we need to see at the rim. Yeah, I mean, when he tried to lay up the ball, I get what you're saying. When I was saying he's efficient, I
know what you meant.
He was dunking, you know what I mean? But when you're not dunking, he be missing layups. Like tonight, he had a bunny and he missed on the putback situation. But what I was about to say is, as unhappy as I am about how we played tonight, the fact that the Brooklyn Nets shot double the amount of free throws that we shot, and we outscored them in the paint by almost 20, don't make sense to me. So you mean they weren't fouling at all? Like, that don't make sense to me. When we being super aggressive and we're in the paint, obviously, more than half of our points were scored, in the paint. So you mean to tell me they were more aggressive going to the cup? Like, that don't make sense to me. That don't make sense to me. That was bad business. If those numbers are closer, this is a blowout. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I ain't gonna complain about it. I am gonna complain about it, but I ain't gonna cry because we got the W. But that was just weird to me that they shot double the amount of free throws that we had. And what the hell is going on with JB at the free throw line? I just don't.
Every game, he missing them.
Yeah.
This is like the third game in a row that he missed two in a row.
Yep.
The first two he
I mean,
missed in the third quarter.
Trust
I
me,
don't know.
because when he went at the end, I'm like, boy, if you miss these, boy, if you miss these.
I ain't gonna, don't tell no net fans, but when he went to the line, I was a little bit nervous, gang. I was a little bit nervous. I ain't gonna lie. But it's the cap.
Chomping at the bit.
It's the cap. Little segue. If you in the building, make sure you hit that like button. Sharing is always caring. Press subscribe. You feel me? All that good stuff. You heard? But yeah, a win is a win. I don't care how we win, as long as we win. Am I excited about how we won? No. But we beat the Nets again for the ninth time in a row. So I am super happy about that. And I made money tonight. So I'm even more happy.
And one thing I wanted to add that wasn't mentioned yet. Y'all know we struggle on back to backs, right?
Yeah.
This was regardless of how ugly it was, we won on the back to back. And I got to see Tibbs start running that double high screen again that I've been asking him to run. He's been running. He was running it tonight, and I'm thankful that Tibbs is actually running because JB plays way better out of that double high set. He does. You know what I mean? You giving him a choice, and he gets to decide how he wants to dictate the play. That's the type of play you got to keep Brunson in. You can't have Brunson stagnant, especially on offense. With teams, they was bottling him up all night, bro. They were harassing him all night, bro.
It's something else too that I noticed during the game. When you play a team like the Nets, who don't really have a lot of half court firepower, you can't take bad shots, right? You can't take bad shots to get them in transition. And I thought at stretches of the game, we took really bad shots that helped keep them in the game. We
Yeah.
took contested 3-point shots. We was taking contested mid-range shots. When we was moving and grooving and doing the things that we do, we were getting open runs to the rim or wide open 3-point shots. Uh, and I thought that's something that we could have done better tonight. That we bailed them out by taking a lot of bad shots, or just waiting too far on the shot clock, or passing up decent shots, looking for a better shot. It was times that I thought some people were a little bit too hesitant on getting a shot, and this is another reason why I think Landry Shamet is getting pulled to the bench. He's super gun shy. He's at the point where he's where like the young guys when like RJ Barrett and Obi Toppin was,
Yeah.
like when they were scared to do stuff because they was like, damn, if I do this, I know I'm gonna sit on the bench. Landry Shamet is at that point because his like 2-3 games back to back, he's had a decent look at the rim, especially going to the rim, and he kicks it out. When like, yo, bro, like part of it, we got you for defense and offense. I'm not saying that he's an elite two-way player, but I'm saying he's solid on both ends of the floor. And your offense is just as important to us as your defense. So we need you to get buckets off the bench. You know what I mean? Especially on nights when you look around, because you're usually the third one, the fourth one to come off the bench if we go 4 deep. You got Precious first, Deuce second, Campaign third, then it's Landry Shamet.
It's really Deuce first.
Nah, Precious is always first. Cat get his break first. Cat is the first one to get his break almost every night. Then it's Deuce. Then it's Campaign. Then it's whatchamacallit, Landry Shamet. So by this time, you sitting on the bench, you could see, well, Cam is missing. Deuce is he's even killed. Precious is doing all right. I'm gonna have to go get some fucking buckets. Like that's need to be the mindset as you being the last one to get off the bench that Or if the other guys is cooking, all right, my job is to get in the paint. I'm gonna kick to these guys. I'm gonna support them the best way they can because they already cooking. Not getting out there being worried. If I make a mistake, Tibbs gonna put. You can't play like that. You can't play like that. You know what I mean? Landry Shamet is super important to what we do, what we want to do off the bench. You know what I mean? I can't say what we do off the bench because we ain't really do it yet. Uh, but he's super important to what we want to do. Uncle Dre was good, but he's super important with what we want to do. And I just need him to be just a teeny bit more aggressive, especially when we got four bench players on the court. You know what I mean? Like tonight, there was a point where it was full bench players on the court and a starter. Like we got to get back to you got to be aggressive, man. And I'm gonna land the plane there. My fault.
I know Shaman in recent games was aggressive to the basket. I think the last game he had a dunk on the transition or something like that. I need to see a lot more of that from you, Landry Shaman. You are a dynamic player, meaning you can score in an ill clip if you really put your mind to it. I've seen you score 10, 12 points in a clip like nothing, bro.
You see your boy.
Wait, my fault.
No. Perfect. It's perfect.
Yo,
It's
listen,
perfect.
listen, son.
Go ahead.
Have my fucking $5. You know what I mean? I want to hear shit.
Wait. Hold on. Breezy. You calling me out? You know what happens when you call me out, right? You don't have any wins in me casa, bro.
He said put buddy on. So you want to lose?
You don't want to.
instead of
What
$5?
you going to put up your $5 again, Breezy? Come on, man.
You want to
Come
lose
on,
$10 instead of
man.
$5?
Word. What you got on the next game, Breezy? Since you coming here talking like you know what I mean? What you got on the next game, bro?
Yeah. Listen.
I got whatever on it. What's up? Y'all know how to parlay, Lord.
Yo, Breezy, none of them things on your bum ass team. You niggas suck.
Trash.
As a garbage.
Trash. Wait. Did the tea time tell y'all when KD and Kyrie leave, this was gonna happen? I know the Knicks ain't scared.
Hold on. They was talking all that shit about Macau and all that. He held your boy Cam Johnson to what? He was like 6 for 20 or some dumb shit like that.
Yeah.
6 for 20.
6 for 20, bro.
And then he takes the last shot of the game. Like he got it like that.
He not built like that. He not built like that, gang. Yeah. Yes. We not scary. We scary to y'all.
No. Wait, hold on. Let me quote Breezy real quick. Yo, Breezy, you see when you talk about the Knicks, it's scary hours. Right? Scary hours.
Nah, the quote Breezy, watch your net fan tone.
Facts.
Yo. Y'all do remember, right? When I think I spoke about this last night. Y'all do remember. He's here now, so I want him to hear this. Y'all do remember when they made all this hoorah about what the Nets was doing, and I told them, yo, y'all supposed to be doing these things because y'all got KD, Kyrie, and James Harden. And I told them and me and Kev told him, once those guys is gone, it's gonna be different. And ever since those guys has been gone, you haven't won a game against a 6, 9 in a row, and we're going for 10. And I want my 5. We're going for 10, and I want my 5.
Yeah, Jimmy is a fool.
Yo, your team is real life trash, bro. I was watching the game and I'm looking how awful we're playing. I'm like, damn, this is not even New York Knicks basketball in the fourth. But I'm watching like, yo, y'all still trash.
Facts. They had every opportunity to beat us in that fourth quarter. Every opportunity.
They could have closed the door on us before it hit the halfway point. They did it.
Yo, we was like, yo, here's the game. The game, you want it? You want the game? The game here, and I couldn't do nothing. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Bum ass Nets, man. Yeah, but shout out to Big Fan Breezy for pulling up. You know what I mean? Cause I did post this on Facebook in his group. But I respect the fact that they lost and he still pulled up. He's on YouTube. Yeah, he still pulled up. I respect that. Cause a lot of people be ducking smoke. You know what I mean? And he ain't duck no smoke tonight. I appreciate that.
I got
Yeah.
another stat for y'all too. And this is another key stat that the Knicks need to keep in mind. Do y'all know that the Knicks are undefeated, 8-0 when we hold teams under 100 points?
Yeah, that's fire.
That's
Talk
crazy.
about it. We are 8-0 when we hold teams under 100. We have not lost. Ah, he's sick. He's
Yeah,
sick. Bam. Hold that.
big facts. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but
Hey,
make
Breezy, we'll see you in March, man. Make sure you hit that like button too. You heard?
make sure you hit that like button. Big facts. But yeah, man. Again, I'm not super happy about how we won, but I'm happy we won. Yeah, I mean, again, oh, I definitely got to keep in mind it was on a back to back. You know, in the fourth quarter, even though we stopped playing our brand of basketball, the legs were looking just a tad bit tired. A
For
lot
sure.
of shots were hitting the front of the rim. Uh, and you already know that's a key indication of tired legs. But for the most part, we got to keep this ball rolling. And I wish I had the button. Oh, I wish I had the button. I wish I had the button.
Right. Talk to
Shaq,
him.
Shaq, what the fuck is your
Facts,
problem,
facts,
dog?
facts, 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 facts.
I can't. I'm so mad. I can't even call this man a bum or a scrub or nothing like that because it's Shaq. Yeah, I mean, like it's Shaq. It's the Diesel, humanitarian.
Man, fuck
Yeah, I
him.
mean, like you're philanthropist. No qualms about making his shoes in Kmart, so underprivileged kids could wear a basketball sneaker by a reputable name, even though nobody in the hood wear them things for real. But so what? Yeah, I mean, there's people around the country and around the world that's wearing Shaq because of him. So I, give him shout outs for that. But yo, you too good of a person to be this big of a hater. Why are you hating, dog? Like we go into the half with a lead, and and the Nets is ass. You know they're ass. You watch basketball.
Does he?
I mean,
Does he?
because from what I heard, no, I take that back. You 100% right,
I was
because
about to
Kenny
say.
Smith told on him. He said when they're watching the game, Shaq is doing shit. He on business calls. He's practicing DJing. He ain't even really watching the games for real. Shaq is watching box scores at this point and highlights. But for you to
Oh,
say that the Nets was going to win by 6 and took a bet on it, I'm happy you lost your money. Oh, I'm so happy. I know it don't hurt your pockets. Super Shaq is super papered up. You know what I mean? I was about to say
right.
caked up. That would have been crazy if I'd have said he's super caked up. That's stupid. That's wild, right? But but Shaq has got mad bread. So I know $1,000 a stack don't hurt him. You know what I mean? Shout out to the white man that said a stack instead of saying $1,000 that was sitting
Facts.
there that took the break, took the bet. But yeah, but you got to get that hate out your system. Oh, I'm not excited over regular season wins. That's cap.
Big cap.
That's cap because I've seen you get hype over some regular season Warriors. I've seen you get hype over the Cavaliers.
I was just about to say,
If they
definitely
would have beat
Cleveland.
us, he'd have been hyped.
Oh, he would have been on it. That was one of his teams. He would have been.
And then you
He
gonna
would have
try to
tried to
bring
drag us.
then you gonna try to bring Candace Parker into it. We get hype over rings. Don't bring Candace Parker to that because she was giving us our props. But you's a big hater. You's a big hater, bro. You got to get that hate out your system. Is unbecoming. Unbecoming to kill O'Neal.
Why does he even hate us?
I'm starting to see what Dwight Howard was saying about you. A lot of hate in your system, Shaq. I don't even know why he's mad.
Facts. I didn't know either, and I asked. I'm in a group chat with some of my friends, and I said, "Why does he hate us so bad?" So one of them said, which I don't know how true it is, but I'm gonna throw it out there, that he wanted a trade to New York when he wanted out of Orlando, and it didn't happen.
He left Orlando in what year?
I don't know. Let's see. Come on, come on, come on.
Gotta
Didn't
be some.
Shaq leave or 03? I thought he left 03 after they lost. Or 04. One of them two.
Nah, it gotta be
No,
like.
he left Orlando in '96.
Oh, you said Orlando. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The 90s. Yeah, that was the 90s. Yeah.
So
He left after the Rockets lost the
So
title.
we still had Pat.
that's what I was about to say.
Yeah, we still had Pat.
Big dog.
Somehow Pat was linked in that.
Yo, big dog. Big dog. Big dog. Big dog. Understand. If that's why you upset with the Knicks, you gotta let that go. You think we was going to as great as a young talent you were? Yeah, I mean, Pat was still playing high level basketball in '96. You you think we was gonna trade Patrick Ewing for you, nigga? Bro, Shaq, stick to yeah. Listen, one thing I'm starting to notice, as much as I like Shaq as a person, you know what I mean? I don't really know him as a person. For things I've seen online about Shaq, he seems like a really dope person. But as a sports analyst,
He sucks.
trash. I think he's
Trash.
funny. I
Trash.
think funny, just like I think Charles Barkley as a sports analyst is trash. They're entertaining to watch though, but as an analyst, they're trash. I think Kenny
Mhm.
is the best analyst out of all three of y'all.
Agreed.
Y'all two are just funny and got really big names, and you a hater.
Plus, Kenny was a point guard.
And he from the and Kenny be hating too low key, but his hate ain't as prevalent as Shaq's and Charles Barkley's. Yeah, I mean.
Yep.
I'm not. I don't think they could win a championship. You don't know. You don't
Facts.
know.
About to say,
Yeah,
ain't Kenny Smith from Queens anyway? Like, ain't he from
yeah,
Queens? Like, what are we
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about?
Yeah, but Kenny
No,
be
he
hating.
do be hating. He started repping us when we started
He
winning
do.
in the playoffs last year, but he be hating.
Mm-hmm.
Facts. Facts.
Yeah.
Yo, was good. Was good.
On
Yeah,
Dios.
yeah, yeah. Big facts. Yeah, I mean, make sure y'all hitting that like button and subscribing. But yeah, ain't too much to really chat about. Oh, another thing I was not really enthused about. Again, we have one of another team's best players in foul trouble, and we did not attack them. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
D'Angelo Russell in the third quarter picked up his fourth foul. We should have definitely tried to attack him. Get a scheme to be like, all right, we're going to get Jalen Brunson going at D'Angelo Russell because clearly the only time the Nets offense was clicking at any point is when D'Angelo Russell
Was in
was
the game.
on the court.
Yep.
Closed the door by getting him off the court. And we didn't. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand why not. I'm not saying that every play down the court we're gonna go at D'Angelo Russell. I'm just saying that at some point you gotta take your shots at him, and we didn't at all. And I thought we also let him off the hook by being able to guard Mikal Bridges. Cat saw what was supposed to be happening. Cat told, get in the post. What are you doing? You got this
Hmm.
little bum on you. This miniature bum. Yeah, go get some buckets. Yeah, facts. Miniature bum. Miniature bum. He's been a he had
What else
that.
do you call him?
Hold on. What Ho said? Oh, it's perfect because it's a Brooklyn quote. You had a
Yeah.
spark when you started, but now you're just
Nah.
garbage. Yeah, you know why everybody trade you? Because you not like that. You not like
Well,
that.
hell, you could
And you will snitch.
add add the other line of the lyrics to it too. You went from top 10 to not mentioned
Yeah,
at
yeah.
all.
You went from an all-star to not even mentioned at all. Yeah, and he a snitch. You know what I mean? And he a snitch. That's why Nick Young said
Big
you
facts.
can't come back to LA. Even though he ain't even Nick Young ain't like that to tell nobody they can't come to LA, but that's still hilarious to me. You know what I mean? He told you can't come
Yeah.
back to LA. Yeah. But we should have got him off the court. The only time that their offense was humming is when he was on the court. We should have definitely attacked him. You know what I mean? But we got 3 days off. Again, I said like in the fourth quarter, I definitely look like some tired legs. And I'm happy to see that we got these next what's that? Well, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We got 3 days off. Got 3 days off. That's beautiful. Hopefully we get some rest. And who we play on Saturday?
Sacramento.
Sacramento.
They're not even playing that good, but they rebound really well.
But there is one thing I do want to talk about. We have a big stretch of games against the West Coast coming up in the next 7, including the Kings, Nuggets, Rockets, and another team in there as well. This is going to be a key stretch in the season for us, especially with the February West Coast road swing coming up. We all know the Knicks have the February
The
West Coast road
Grizzlies.
swing every year. All right. Yeah, the Grizzlies is in there too. You're right. But this is going to be the most important stretch of the season coming up. The Knicks need to win these games, especially against the West. We need to keep our positioning.
Shout out to the fact that the viewership is matching the likes on YouTube. I really do appreciate that. Uh, what you gonna call it? Sacramento, we gotta win the battle on the boards. You know, Sabonis is a hell of a rebounder, passer, a decent scorer. Uh, what worries me is De'Aaron Fox. I don't feel like our best defenders can match him speed wise. Like it's not even close. You know, what you call it? OG and Macau is not quick footed enough to keep up with De'Aaron. I don't think anybody in the league, honestly, is quick enough to keep up with De'Aaron Fox. Uh, but still, that's going to be a challenge for us defensively. Uh, wait, I
Well,
don't even.
he's the fastest player in the league, bro. He's the fastest
Yeah,
player in the league. Nobody keeping up with De'Aaron Fox.
I'm kind of ahead of myself. We ain't even at that point of the show yet. Like we still got some time. We still got some time. But again, listen, I, I'm a fan of giving credit where credit is due. Uh, even though the Nets record is absolutely ass, and their team as a whole is absolutely ass. Uh, Jody Fernandez is a better coach than I thought he would be. He has those guys playing hard, pause, and believing in what his philosophy is. They're playing tough every night. You know what I mean? Not every night because they did lose by 60. Yeah, that happened.
Clippers game. Whoa.
Yeah,
Whoa.
yeah, that happened. They lost by 60. But they they play tough. They play tough. They remind me like if Cam Thomas was healthy, that team will remind me of the Julius Randle version of the Knicks when we went to the playoffs that year.
Hmm.
All about defense, rebounding the basketball, and we got our primary scorer, and we're gonna let him score. And hopefully everybody around us hit some open 3-point shots. and they're going to defend. We're going to try to keep whoever we playing under 100 points, and we're going to defend, and hopefully our guys hit some open 3-point shot. Yeah, that's exactly what the first version of the Tibbs Knicks looked like. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna give Jody Fernandez that. He's giving them an identity. Uh, I think they mad years away from being good yet because I don't think they have draft picks. It depends on how they draft and what trades they make in the near future. But I still think before we talk about them as relevancy again, they probably like another 3 years off if you asking me. Because I think Cam Thomas is out of there this year.
Mm.
I think he's out of there this
I
year.
kind of I kind of agree with that. I think Cam Thomas is looking to go elsewhere. He wants to play for more of a contender team. But you did say it right though. I will say, regardless of what, Jordy Fernandez got them guys playing and playing at a high level, even if they lose. You understand? And that's what I want the Knicks to do. I want the Knicks to try and be consistent playing at that high level for the rest of the season. You know what I mean? Will we get it? Not always. Don't think I'm gonna sit here and expect it to happen. No, because you know what I'm saying. But if they could play at a high level for most of the rest of the season, I think we fine. I think we'll get 50 wins. You know?
Yeah. Nah, we're definitely on pace for that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
We definitely.
we're only
And
what 21 wins away.
listen, what we got? How many more games left? Like 40 something? Yeah,
47, I believe. No, 37. 37, excuse me.
37.
40, yeah, because we played 40. That was game 45 earlier. So we got 37 left.
And again. So that's another thing we're gonna have to talk about, right? But I'm gonna segue into that though. Uh 29 wins. You said 50, right?
Yeah.
20 wins away, 21 wins away.
Yeah.
I said this many times before. Tibbs teams usually steamroll later into the season. And this is also to match with the minutes thing. Somebody said this. I don't know who said. I think I saw it on Twitter. It might have been, you know. Yeah, I know who it is. It's a person that's not a favorite by some of the people on the panel. Tony said it. Tony said it
Oh God.
on Twitter, and he said, "Yo, in the first half of the season, Tibbs is just tinkering, getting his starters into shape for the end of the season." And then he said, by the end of the season, like as the season progresses, you're going to start seeing more bench play. And you also got to add in the fact that our bench was hurt for a lot of part of the. I think Precious missed 20 games, right? Precious missed 20 games.
Hmm.
Uh, you had Landry Shamet missing more than Precious. Deuce missed some games. Cam missed some games. So the bench was heavily depleted. Uh, and now we're going to start seeing, as you've seen in the last couple, well, not this game because I still had a few people who played 29 minutes, but the bench was out early. You know what I mean? The bench was out early, and I think we're going to start seeing, the starters' minutes diminish a little bit as the season progresses, and that so we can continue to build chemistry. And when the big dog comes back, when Mitchell, yeah, I don't think people understand what's about to happen. And I think that's another thing about us playing with uh Precious and Cat in the lineup at the same time. It's kind of like a a a pretest for when Mitch come back. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like to have two bigs out there, you know, like Precious is not really a floor spacer at the four, but he can hit the three, right? We saw that tonight. He hit a 3-point shot.
Hmm.
Mitch is not spacing the floor at all. But you have Cat at the four, who's a floor spacer. And what Mitch brings off offensive rebounding wise, oh my God. Like
Exactly.
like I don't
Sure.
I don't think they understand. Mitch and Josh Hart crashing offensive glass. Teams are going to be in hell.
Mm-hmm.
Josh not even gonna get a chance because Mitch put it right back in the basket.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm saying just in case Mitch is boxed out,
No, for sure.
teams are going to be in hell, and then you have three people on the court that can knock down the shot when it's kicked out. And I'm talking about like four people because even if say Mitch get the rebound, you got Josh, you got Macau, OG, and well,
Sam.
wait, I'm
Sam.
counting too many people because somebody got to go to the bench, and I think it's gonna be Josh, right?
Hmm.
Josh is most likely.
Yeah. So Mitch on the floor, he get the rebound. You got Cat, you got OG, you got Macau, and you got JB, and they all could knock down that shot.
And
They all
also they all can rebound.
they all shooting high 30s, 3-point percentage wise.
Facts.
All of them. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, they people forget like y'all ain't even seen. Final form. I mean, like look, y'all looking at Super Saiyan God right now for all my anime fans. I mean, we looking at Super Saiyan God with the red hair. Y'all didn't even see Super Saiyan Blue yet.
Word.
Y'all ain't even see Super Saiyan Blue yet. You know what I mean? So just wait on it. You know what I mean? Just wait on it. I can't
The
wait to mention.
whole Yo, I
Yeah,
think we're gonna be on Ultra Instinct. I think we're gonna be on Ultra Instinct level where Mitch come back, bro. You gonna see that gray come out. You can be
yeah.
like, oh, you can be like, this is what we've been waiting for, man. 'Cause I'm telling you, Mitch is hungry. We all know when Mitch is off the court and he gets back to playing, he comes back with a vengeance. So
And I
I
want to
can't wait
say,
to see it.
y'all please keep talking
Yeah.
shit about. Sis and Kev don't like the way Mitch be tweeting and posting on social media. Me,
Yeah.
I love it because I see a person who's frustrated with the naysayers. You know what I mean?
True.
And I want Mitch to have that chip on his shoulder, like, yo, like, what Roy Jones had a song and said, y'all must have forgot. Yeah, y'all must have forgot
Hmm.
that when I'm healthy, I am the best offensive rebounder in the NBA. When I'm healthy, I am a defensive player of the year candidate. You know what I mean? So yeah, he got a chip on his shoulder. And when he come back, what's good, Pim Juice? Yeah, when he come back, he's gonna be held to play. King S was good. You know what I mean? 9 straight, none of them things. Yeah. But yeah, when we come, we're going there's gonna be another level of basketball because I think the thing that we're missing on this team, Mitch fixed. The things that we're missing,
Absolutely.
I think we could be a better offensive rebounding team. Mitch fixed that. I think our paint defense could be better. Mitch fixed that. Yeah, I mean, like those are the two biggest holes to me that I think that we have to fix. You know what I mean? And I think our defensive 3-point percentage is bad, and I think Mitch helps that because guys won't be so worried about people collapsing to the paint and trying to protect Cat from being in foul trouble that they could go and get out to 3-point shooters.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So yeah, listen, we gonna be all right. We gonna
No,
be all right.
Oh,
I think
I like the.
exactly
Oh,
what you said. Like because Mitch, I think with Mitch back, we wouldn't scramble on defense when the switch happens because we've seen where Mitch can guard someone taking a 3-point shot and not get into foul trouble doing so. Um, and then he's that backup. So if you get past our guards, then you get past Cat. You're not gonna get past all three. You're not gonna get past Mitch next.
Yeah.
So I said it a few shows ago. Like everybody's saying, we need to make a move. But what if our move is we already have him? We just haven't seen it yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think one thing people forget Mitch does well is he's blocked people shooting threes before stepping up on the pick and roll defense too.
Facts.
Yeah.
So that's another thing that is going to be key when he comes back.
And he's lost weight, so he's probably gonna be
Oh
quicker
yeah.
on his feet. And he already was pretty fast for a big guy.
Yo, imagine a fast Mitchell Robinson being able to run with the rest of the guys. Do y'all feel
Facts.
me? Like
Yeah. Nah, I hear you.
I know
Mitch
Faz
Robinson on
gonna
a
love
fast
this
break is
comment.
deadly. That's my guy, King S. That's my guy. Shout out my guy, King S, man. He know what the vibe is. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought that up, King S. I'm not even gonna be long with this one, y'all.
Say hi.
So,
It's a particular game I wanted to see. I want to see this happen in a particular game, all right? I want to see this happen in the Lakers game. All right. That's what I want to see. Will we get it? Not necessarily.
so listen,
Right.
check it. Hear your boy out. So I've thought about this. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I be rewatching games.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I like Hug Purdy. I would love to see him get some minutes, right? For sure. But I'm also feel like is a Deuce situation. I like
Mm-hmm.
Deuce a lot when we drafted him. I saw there was wild potential there. A lot of us wanted him to play before maybe he was ready. I don't think you get this Deuce if you play him too
If
soon.
you humble him, yeah.
I feel like,
Mm.
for instance, right? Like we all talk crazy about Kevin Knox, right? I also feel like if Kevin Knox was treated like Deuce, Kevin Knox would probably be a different player.
We couldn't though. We ain't
Yeah,
have the
no,
personnel to do that shit.
no,
Yeah.
it says you 100% right. I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying, like, if we
Yeah.
could have maybe
Develop them.
Mm-hmm.
put him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm
Definitely.
just pointing out the two polarizing situations. If you don't develop a player right, you know what I
Hmm.
mean? How
Yeah.
Purdy got super upside. Him going to the G League, the ball out, him coming up to the main, like going back and forth, him getting some garbage minutes in the NBA, him going back to the G League and playing, that's all going to matter. And I think we will see Hug Purdy because I really don't think if Mitch ever get anywhere near healthy and get back to playing high level basketball and his contract is up, we won't be able to afford him.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have to let Mitch go, right? So what do? You groom Hawk Purdy. You know what I mean? You send him to the G League to get those minutes. You let him get those garbage time minutes. And then you see a situation like Deuce, like now. Deuce, we all know that Deuce is a bucket now. You know what I mean? Like, and then we also got sleepers on the bench. I mean, on the G League too. I watched the Windy City Bulls versus uh what you would call it,
Westchester.
the Westchester Knicks game.
Oh boy with
That
the
Moses,
locks. He's nasty.
Who? Moses Brown? You talking
Yes.
about? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I was just about to say. I know who y'all gonna say. You know we all on one accord here.
yeah,
Even
Moses Brown
TJ,
is the guy.
nasty.
yeah.
Oh yeah, T.J. Warren definitely.
So I think it's another situation too where money is guaranteed if they're called up before
Hmm.
uh
February.
before the trade
Yeah.
deadline.
Yeah.
And I feel like Moses Brown is another Mitchell Robinson insurance piece.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, like if Mitchell Robinson gets hurt again, you might see Moses Brown pulled up from the G League and getting some. I mean, like he's getting like 18 rebounds a game in the fucking G League.
Bro,
Hmm.
he is
And
killing.
putting up points.
Watch it, watching him in the dunking spot, watching him. He said, "I sound like a GM tonight." Listen, I don't.
Dr. GMT
Yo,
time.
Dr.
Word.
GM is crazy.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yo,
Dr. GMT time in the building.
Yo, nah,
Yo, wait, hold on real quick. Press like for Dr. GMT time, everybody. Y'all hit like for Dr. GMT time. You
yo,
heard?
I don't think we hired. Have we hired a GM since we parted ways with my boy
No, they letting Leon do everything.
Yeah, so listen, there's a roster spot open in the front office. I mean, if you need your boy, you know what I mean? I'm here. You know what I mean? I watch Scott Perry. I watch Scott Perry closely, so I know the moves to make. I know how the contract should be. You know what I mean? So if y'all need Dr. T Time, the GM services, I'm here for y'all. Nah, but yeah, I just feel like Leon Rose is playing super chess. Like he's playing speed chess. There's levels, right? There's levels, right? You got chess and you got speed chess. Uh, Leon Rose is playing speed chess at a master level, like because the chess masters don't play speed chess like that, right? He's playing speed chess at a master level.
Call him the Bobby Fischer of basketball right now. The way he's pulling these
So
moves, man.
I think all those guys that we have that are veterans, well, all those guys, two of those guys that's still in the G League as
All
veterans.
of them.
Uh, Moses, Moses, uh, Moses Brown, and T.J. Warren. I think they're waiting in the wings, barring injuries. Like, and first of all, wait until we get past the trade deadline, and barring
Yeah.
injuries, you got a bucket getter off the bench, and you got another big man who's a rim protector and a great rebounder.
Scoring threat. And he's a scoring threat. Doesn't
And
he average like 16? He averages like
Yeah.
16
I
a
was
game, I
watching
think.
how he attacks the offensive glass from the dunker spot. Like I said, oh, that is smart.
Yeah.
Like he damn near like when somebody's driving from the strong side and he's on the weak side of the block, right? He damn near be standing out of bounds. And then when the shot goes up, he crashes.
Yeah.
So it's harder to box him out. I said, oh,
Yeah, because he's not down there. So he's not down there. So you have to wait for him to,
and
set
another
up.
thing
But
I
by the
noticed
time he
too,
sets up, he's already grabbing a rebound.
and one thing I noticed too, they box out more in the G League than they do the NBA.
Facts. They do.
They don't box out in it. So now you take that same philosophy to a situation where nobody blocks out. You want to get wild rebound. Yeah, they knew what they was doing. They knew what they was doing when they signed Moses Brown. They knew what they was doing when they when they waived T.J. Warren and signed him to the G League. Because I'm almost positive T.J. Warren could have went overseas and made more money.
facts.
Yeah. He did. He had a couple contract offers, but he turned them down.
To play for the Knicks G League team because he knew. Because they probably told him like, "Hey, man, you're gonna be in the G League for half the season. You still gonna get to play basketball when we able to unguarantee your contract and it won't go on our books. You're gonna be able to pull up. You're gonna be able to pull up and possibly win a ring. You know what I mean?"
I think
But
going back to the Ariel thing, I understand why like Fraz and other people want to see him play with Cat because that's more of what it would look like with Mitch and Cat because he's more of a similar player. But one thing I do notice is this front office will hide guys that they don't want talked about in trades. Right? Remember when they did it with Deuce, right? When they traded Quentin Grimes. They kept Deuce on the quiet so he didn't go off. And even though he was still part of a lot of trades, other teams weren't like, okay, it's do or die with Deuce. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so they got rid of Quentin Grimes. Then they let Deuce loose. And now we see the Deuce that we see. So the Knicks hid him so that he didn't grab the attention of other teams for trades, right? Because if the Knicks are going to make a move, it's going to be for a role player, and we're going to have to lose some role players, right? So keep
Facts.
Ariel quiet, time very limited, so nobody really pays attention
Yeah.
to him. Trade deadline comes, passes, let him loose.
Yeah, because he's under contract, right? And that's
Facts,
a
he
good
is.
viewpoint as well, sis. He's under contract. So yeah, sis has it right with that viewpoint. She's definitely right about that. You know, I think that's a good strategy. But I don't see, honestly, I don't see nobody, because if that was the case, teams would already been looking at Huck Porty. I don't think he's going anywhere though. To be honest with you, I don't think he's going anywhere.
That is a great point. Facts. Uh, I do agree with that. Maybe that now in hindsight, like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. That
You got a
again,
point.
Bobby
Facts.
Fischer. You heard Bobby Fischer,
Facts.
bro. Gang, gang. Let the Zion thing go. You know what I mean? Put that up.
I'm done. Are we still talking? Is he still talking about Zion, though,
You
bro?
see my
Was
comment?
that like
I
how many
saw it.
lives ago was that? Like how many? Like yo, how many lives ago was that, bro? Like come on, bro.
All right, check it out. The Zion conversation was cool when we still had RJ Barrett, and it'd be like, yeah, let's get the Duke guys back together. You know what I mean? Let's get them back together. But ever since that was not a thing, Zion been sitting on the bench more than he's been playing basketball.
Bro, I was
Facts.
literally about to say, y'all be complaining about Tibbs playing minutes on dudes. This dude can't
No,
even stay on the court with regular minutes.
not
Mind
saying
you,
Sydney,
no.
not saying Sydney per se himself, because
That's
I've
Nino, just so y'all know.
oh, all right,
Yeah, that's
bet,
Nino.
bet.
I was about to say.
All right. So not Nino himself, because I don't think I've ever seen him say that, but it'd be a lot of people who would agree with this Zion shit that be mad at Mitch for not playing.
Yeah.
Mitch throughout his career has played a more percentage of games than Zion.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Mitch has played more than 60 games more
Hold on. Let's
times
look
than
at it.
I think I think he played 3 seasons under 60 games, and one of them was 59.
Hold on. Let's see. You might. I know he does have
So
a
Zion
59.
has
You're
only
absolutely
played 194 games in his whole career.
Well,
exactly.
His NBA career.
Mitch has been in the league longer, so you also got to keep that in account.
So, well, hold on. Let me look at Mitch
Mitch
real
has
quick.
played 320.
But look at
And
per
I want to
season.
look at the breakdown. Yeah, let me get the breakdown real quick.
So what I'm saying is,
Okay, here we go. I got you.
Mitch has
Mitch
played over
has
60 games.
Mitch has
He
played.
played less than 60
Mitch's
games.
low number is 50. 59 is his low number. You're absolutely right. That's 2022. Now
Now
the
his
other
low number
season,
is
the
like 30.
only is 31. That is correct. That's 2020, 2021. That was his low season. That was when he first got hurt. That was the 31
30
games he
something.
played that season. But the
He got
other games, other than the 31 and the 59, he has 61, 66, and 72 games played.
and he got another season with 30.
Yes, this
Like,
season. No, last season. I'm sorry, last season. I apologize. Last
yeah,
season.
he got
He
two
had
seasons
31.
with 30 something.
2 seasons with
Like,
31. Yes. Yes.
yeah. So again, what are we talking about when everybody crying? Oh, he's always injured. There's a lot of players that miss, don't like a close to 20 games a season. Like playing over 60 games a season is tough. That is decent in today's NBA, right? Uh Again, he has 2 seasons where he played only 30 something games. And then he got that season that he played only he missed 60 by one, right?
Yeah, 59.
Like what are we talking about? Like that's what I'm saying. Like people just be saying stuff because it's a buzzword on social media. Yeah, I mean,
But
and this
wait.
is why I get why Mitchell Robinson is so frustrated and lashes out on social media because it's like, yo, bro, y'all be saying all this shit about me, and literally, who said it? It was a few NBA players that say, yo, these things shapes opinions, and GMs and front offices feed into that. Oh, it was two people. It was JaVale McGee and it
Mm-hmm.
was Kwame Brown. And when you think about that, yo, we could literally take food out these people's mouths. Yeah, I mean, I won't say food because they still gonna be rich, right? Uh, that's facts.
It's
That's
a
facts.
big fact.
That is full. That's facts. But what I'm saying
Bro.
is, these guys could miss out on a lot of money with these unjust opinions.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
And
mean?
then you got to think about the other part of it, not only talent and on the court, but off the court, right? Like Zion got a lot of shit going on off the court in New Orleans.
Facts.
Imagine New York. Imagine the shit that he's done in New Orleans under the magnifying glass of New York. Like that. No, thank you.
Yeah.
They're gonna dissect him. He gonna get dissected.
Zion,
Facts.
A little freak ball.
Right.
But wait, hold on. Let me ask something real quick. Do some of y'all people forget Zion only played 24 games his rookie year? Do y'all forget that?
Yeah.
The man barely played a quarter of a season his rookie year. And then 2 years later, he barely played 30 games.
I'm gonna tell
And
y'all
you
this.
want this?
I go to New Orleans every year to the game.
I'm about to say,
Them
he's
folks
out
in
there.
New Orleans are over him at this point. Them folks in New Orleans are ready to ship him out for peanuts.
Yeah. Now, were you saying that if New Orleans is willing to take peanuts for Zion, I'm with the shits.
But
You
remember,
feel
we're
me?
New
Mm-hmm.
York. They're not gonna take peanuts from us.
I hear you. I agree. I'm just hypothetical. You
No,
know what I mean?
I hear you.
Hypothetical. If they're
Yeah.
willing to take peanuts, if they're willing to take like Jericho Sims and some second round picks, for
But
sure.
remember, the money got to match.
Oh
Zion's
yeah, that's fact.
contract.
His contract is crazy. So yeah, never mind. Never
I was
mind.
just about to say, damn, let me pull up the trade machine real quick.
Yeah.
we could, you know what I mean? And that's one thing I want to do eventually. I want us to be able to pull up stuff like that on the screen. I know not now. I'm not saying now,
Yeah.
but eventually I like to, do stuff like that so we could give
But
the viewers a
I
little
I
glimpse
hear
of what
you.
we're
Yeah,
looking
because
at.
his contract is ranging anywhere from 34 this season to 44 in 2027,
But now
28.
we can't afford that.
Nah.
That's
We,
but
we
no,
would
that's
have
only
to
for
get
his
rid of we would
incentives
have to
for the
get rid of one
44.
of our big names.
Yeah, and I'm good on that. I'm good on that. So boom. Y'all know what time it is. I'm about to dip.
Facts.
Uh we gotta get to talking about this game all the way on Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, I'm gonna be rewatching games for the next 3 days. That's crazy. Uh
Damn. Sorry, it's not Knicks related, but damn, he got hurt that bad.
grade 3.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
who?
Eesh.
Who
that's
you
gonna hit
said?
y'all. He said, quick question, do y'all think the Wolves will suffer with Dante being out till March with his grade 3 foot injury?
That's crazy because the last time I seen it was like a sprained big toe.
I'd like to answer that real quick if I may.
Absolutely.
Honestly, Dante really hasn't played too much for Minnesota. Dante
No.
don't even look
Well,
like
he's
he
had some
fit in
good games.
Minnesota. Nah, I'm
So
not saying he hasn't had good games. It's just if we're looking at the overall scope so far of Dante's stint in Minnesota, he just doesn't look like he fits into their offensive scheme.
so
You know what I mean?
so, so to kind of rebut that, Fraz, when
Mhm.
they moved him to the starting lineup, he started playing a hell of a lot better. The team
Yep.
started playing a hell of a lot better.
Mhm.
And it's because of the 3-point threat that he poses matched up, I
With
mean,
him. Yep.
playing on slide and Julius Randle. Yeah, I mean, he's getting a lot more way open opportunities because the attention that you got to pay and
Hmm.
Julius Randle, they started winning a lot more games, and I think they will suffer without Dante DiVincenzo because remember before they moved Dante DiVincenzo to the starting lineup, they were they were barely a 500 team.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
I
Like
mean,
so,
it's still barely 500 now.
yeah. So missing that, I think Dante's a big step in, because you got to look at the starting lineup, right? You got Rudy Gobert, no offensive threat, pretty much,
Hmm.
right? Uh, Julius Randle, he's not shooting his best from 3-point range this season, and people are forcing him to try to shoot. Uh, Ant is shooting the most threes that he ever shot in his life, and he's
Hmm.
shooting the percentage. Other than that, Nas Reed come off the bench. There's no other real spaces on that team. Mike Conley is decent from 3-point range. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
But he's not going.
He's old.
He's not going to light you up as often. It still can happen. Don't get it twisted. It still can happen, but it's not going to happen on a consistent basis. So you need a Dante, and you also got to remember Dante's a decent defender.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? So yeah, they're definitely going to feel that loss.
Yeah.
To March, that's tough. That's
Yeah.
like at this point, depending on where March, there's 2 months and a half, almost, right? Like
Hmm.
that's a
Yeah.
long time. That's a lot of games. You talking about?
Yeah. And for some teams, they already know if they're making the playoffs or not by that time.
It's a fact. It's a fact. You
That's
talking about
unfortunate.
April is the home stretch of the NBA before the
Right.
playoff.
Right. Because even if he's out, he still got to get back into the rhythm. He still got to, he's
Yep.
a
You're
shooter. So,
you're talking about like
your legs is a major part of shooting.
you're talking about you might have 10 games in April for real. That's the stretch of the season.
Hmm.
Between 10 to 12 games in a month.
Hmm.
You might be clipped.
Yeah.
You might be clipped. But
Hmm.
again, they got Julius Randle. I think they're going to be able to make the playoffs, but seeding is it going to be an issue for them? You know
They
what I
might
mean?
be a bottom four seed out west. They might be in the bottom
At the
because
They
the
got
way
play-in,
it's
18
competitive.
games between today and the
Bro,
1st of
do you,
March.
do you see the
18.
West
18
standings?
games for the month, for the rest of January and all of February.
You
It's
see the
tough.
standings? Yeah, you gotta look at them standings too, bro. The standings is crazy out west right now.
Right, they in ninth place right now. Yeah, that's
Solid,
tough
Word.
for them.
solid. I'm sorry for you, gang, because it's not looking good.
Barely over 500 in ninth. That says
Yeah,
something about the West, bro.
Trading Cat was the worst thing y'all ever did for y'all, but the best thing
the
we ever
best
did.
thing for us.
Big facts. Oh, and by the way, before we continue, everybody, press like for your favorite pen and share as always,
Facts.
Carry. You know the vibrary.
Yeah, facts. So let's get into this game against the
Sacramento
Sacramento Kings. Well, we kind of like almost
started.
started it, but yeah, like I was saying earlier, we definitely gotta protect the defense. The defensive. We gotta attack the defensive boards because Sabonis is a great rebounder. You know what I mean? Uh, Contain the Aaron Fox the best way you can. Other than that, they ain't really been playing too much great basketball over there. You know what I mean? Like they've been a little bit better over this last stretch since Doug Christie took over. Shout out to Doug Christie. I think that's a
Facts.
great story within
Mm-hmm.
itself. Yeah, I mean, being a Kings legend. You know what I mean? Because I remember watching Doug Christie. He was like been a Knicks fan. I always still have my some of my favorite players around the league, and Doug Christie was one of my favorite players, low key, because I like how intense he was on defense. Like he was a stopper. Like
Let's
and he
Doug
can shoot.
Christie, Doug
Good.
Christie versus Kobe Bryant. That's all I gotta say. That was a marquee
Bro,
matchup in the playoffs, bro.
must
Marquee.
fucking see TV.
Fact. Super facts, bro. Super facts, bro.
But yeah, again, to wrap that up, pause. Hey yo. He to see that's a great story. To see that he is, now the interim head coach. And they've been playing better since he's been the head coach. They got a winning record since he's been the head coach. So we definitely can't sleep on him. Yeah, I
I know
mean,
why.
but I think this rest is going to do us well. Let's get our start. Hopefully, Cat got to reconfigure his jump shot a little bit because of that thumb. Obviously, he ain't been shooting the same. Hopefully, he can get in the lab and figure something out real quick. Yeah, I mean, but yeah, I think we'll be all right. I think we'll be all right. Again, they're not really a good defensive team, so what we do well is offense, right? What we do well is
Oh,
what we do well is offense. They're not really good at defense, so we'll be all right on that aspect, I believe. But defensively, we got to do something with either. I'm not worried about Sabonis too much. I think Cat is a good matchup for Sabonis, even though Cat is not known as a defender. I think his length would do him enough justice, and Cat he's strong enough. Yeah, I mean, I won't say he's a bull. He has bulldozer finesse, but he's strong enough to stay around Sabonis and won't be pushed around, and he has the length to pause that Sabonis won't be able to like kill him in the post. Yeah, so that's my two things. Try to contain Fox. Don't let Sabonis kill us on the boards. We win the basketball game. I won't say by a lot because I was wrong tonight, but yeah, I land the plane there.
The X factor for this game is we have to stop DeMar DeRozan.
stop saying names.
I gotta say this one because he can easily be forgotten about in this game
Ooh.
where the focus could be De'Aaron Fox and Sabonis. They got 3-4 guys that can score. Okay. The only reason why I said his name is because he may be the one forgotten about. OG is going to have to play defense on DeRozan in this game. But
Ooh.
DeRozan can go off.
Hold on. Let me cook. Let me cook. Solidus, you know I like you, bro. But yo, stop with this stupid shit, bro. What in your mind make you think De'Aaron Fox is better than Jalen Brunson because he's faster? That's the only thing he's better than him at is being faster. What are
Oh,
you
by the
talking,
way, Jalen Brunson has a winning record against De'Aaron Fox.
bro? What is this? What is Solidus talking about, bro? This
I
is
don't
West
know,
Coast.
bro.
It gotta be West Coast bias, bro, because the kid is not rooted in nothing that's actually real. It's nothing rooted in nothing actually real. Like what are you talking about? He's low key better than Jalen Brunson. He's not at what? At what? Except for being faster. Jalen Brunson is a more efficient scorer. And this is what I was telling you. They just put his numbers up tonight. And I forgot to mention, I said last season, this season he's shooting 49% from the field and shooting 39% from three-point range. Somebody bring up De'Aaron Fox numbers this season, please. Because I guarantee you it's not even close.
Well, here, I'll give you a stat while y'all looking for that number. De'Aaron Fox and Jalen Brunson have faced off 13 times in their career, never met in the playoffs. You want to know who's won the series? Brunson, 7-6. Brunson's ahead in that series. So how's
He's a
De'Aaron
better
Fox better?
shooter off the
Solid?
dribble. Shut up.
Nah,
He's a
that's
better
cat.
shooter off the dribble. Shut up.
Cat.
That's
Fox is not a spot up shooter.
Do
He's
you
not a spot up
realize?
shooter.
Do you not see this? Is what I'm saying. You got to watch Knicks basketball game. You got to. I know you might have to buy a league pass subscription so you could watch New York Knicks basketball, because the things you be saying are inaccurate because you don't watch New York Knicks basketball.
He won't even watch him on League Pass. Games is
Most-
blacked out on League Pass.
Most now he can't watch it on League Pass. He's not from New York.
Oh, he lucky, yeah. But see,
Yeah.
I'm in PA and I can't. So it's probably because of the tri-state, but you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right about that.
You if you watch Knicks games, you know that most of Jalen Brunson's 3-point shots are off the dribble, step backs, in transition, pull-ups. Like, what are we talking about, bro? What are we talking about? This is the same person that said Jalen Brunson, if he not foul baiting, he got nothing left. When the fact of the matter is he shoots 49% from the field this season and 39% from three-point range. That means he's a bucket getter without fouls.
So De'Aaron Fox this season is 47.9% field goal percentage, 32% from three-point line.
Solid.
Trash.
Good night, bro.
He dropped the mic on him.
Yeah, good night, bro. What is this guy talking about? What
Thank you, my guy. Thank you, my guy.
What are we talking about, bro? Yeah, again, somebody had to. Sis, did you give my fault, sis? Did you give your opinion on the game tomorrow? I'm sorry.
On Saturday.
I already know what she's going to say.
We just better win. I don't give a
I was about to
say.
I know what she's going to say. She's going to say, we need to win.
I'm glad we have some days off because, like you said, they look tired today. Some of the shots were short.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying when people say stupid shit. He would never make the playoffs in the West. He did. He
carried them in the West. He
sent, what?
He sent Donovan Mitchell and the favorited Utah Jazz home when Luka got hurt. Like, what are we talking about?
Oh,
You talking about Darren? He can score off the dribble. That's what Jalen Brunson does. Most of his scoring is off the dribble. What are you talking? This is what I'm saying, bro. Like, what do you got to take off your West Coast bias glasses.
He got that Shaq in him. Can
I ask something real quick? I ain't gonna be long. Well, bro,
nah. He clip farming right now. That's what the streamer said.
Oh, okay.
He clip farming right now.
I was about to say, but wait, didn't Brunson make the playoffs his second year in the league and absolutely dominate that playoff run? Beat the likes of Donovan Mitchell and Devin Booker?
Yo, that's hilarious.
Yo, Nino, you a fool for that one, Nino.
He said, De'Aaron Fox could score off the dribble. Clearly, you don't watch Jalen Brunson then.
Whoa, De'Aaron Fox runs more set plays than anything. What are you talking about, Solidus?
Yeah. and you add the fact that Jalen Brunson is more clutch. On top of everything.
Big facts.
Captain clutch. And he is the captain of his team. Wait, hold on. De'Aaron Fox ain't really even the best player on his team.
Facts.
He's not.
What are you talking about? Yeah, I'm out of here. Peace, man.
Play our music.
Hit the intro. We out.
He said that Luka was the hero of them. Luka got hurt.
He wasn't.
Jalen Brunson. If it wasn't for Jalen Brunson, the Mavericks would have got put out against the Utah Jazz.
Oh, the first round, yeah, because Donovan Mitchell. They was down in the series against Donovan Mitchell and down in the series against Phoenix. Who brought them back? Brunson.
Jalen Brunson. Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't he have like 41 points in that game?
You hear what you hear me?
The closeout game? Are you talking about the closeout game?
Game 2. Game 2.
Yeah. I don't understand what kind of basketball y'all be watching for real. You know what I mean? I know. He said in the second round. All right, I'm talking about in the first round when Luka was
y'all
hurt.
wouldn't have made it. They wouldn't have made it to the second round without JB.
JB wowed the Utah Jazz, who were the favorites, up. Wowed them up. Wowed them up. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? You know what?
Oh, wait. Didn't they blow out Phoenix by 33 in that game 7?
You know, and unless you Kyrie Irving, it's hard to be a dominant scorer with Luka on the court.
Mm-hmm.
Because Luka is super ball dominant. This nigga don't like to pass the ball unless he has no other option.
Mm-hmm. All right, we giving that too much energy.
Yeah, I'm over it. Now he making excuses.
We watch basketball over here. We know what we talking about on this side.
I got league pass, bro. Go get league pass, bro.
I ain't got league pass, but I got stream.
But you still got a way to watch the game.
Stream
That's the point. You feel me?
But anyway.
But listen, one last time, y'all. Hit like for your favorite panel, please. Sharing as always, Karen. Y'all already know. If you're new, subscribe. Make sure you got your notifications set to all. And if the panel don't got nothing else, oh yeah, sorry, I forgot about that. As you can see, T-Time holding up, and Sis is getting hers ready. In the banner, which is that lovely thing scrolling across the bottom of the screen, don't forget to check out the Knicks N Ish Shopify store, where you can purchase one of those lovely hoodies you see our other panel members holding up to the screen. When you get some time, go ahead and check out the Knicks N Ish Shopify. All right, y'all? Other than that, if the panel has nothing else, we bid y'all adieu, and we will see y'all Saturday for the recap of the Kings game. Everybody have a great night. Look.
Fuck the Nets.
Yeah, big facts.
Big facts.
You know what
Fuck Brooklyn.
With the fireworks, you know it's time for us to go. Fireworks is time to wrap it up.
Hit the fireworks, sis. Let me get some fireworks, sis.
Yeah.
Y'all have a wonderful night, everybody. Hit my outro.
That's a fact, King S.
Mic check 1, 2. Tell these rappers I'm outside, get them start acting up. Turning hoes to housewives and cleaning the ratchet up. Do it all from boom bap to melody rap. If they gon' put you in the box, then you might as well pack it up. Bars having bars, no cap, I'm Attica, you a precinct. How y'all competing when y'all just decent? Your rhyme efficiency's like logic's ethnicity. Don't tell me how much that you black, cause I don't see it. That's it.